When you see a view like that from your parking space, you already know it's going to be a cracking day. While fishing at Kalangut, one question that I've often been asked is which beach in North Goa is less crowded? Well, in today's video, that question is going to be answered. Check this place out, guys. I am at Ashwem Beach. So this beach is exactly in between Morjim, and then further down that side is Arambul. So what I'm going to do now is just take a walk around the beach and show you what shacks are there, the places of accommodation, and then we will head out on a bike and go around Ashwem for a moto vlog tour. So let's start our walking tour from here. So this place has really caught my attention because it looks very beautiful. These look like wooden cottages, and you know, there's a nice area here in case if you want to lie down on the seats and soak in some sun. This place here is called Dallas Beach Resort, and this looks really nice, very fancy. I'm not very sure what the rates will be. You can check this out on Google. The rates will definitely be on the higher side. I'm going to continue walking, and that's where I was. So the view from there was very good. It's like you can see around height of one floor, and then from there you can get a very good view of the beach. There's one shack here, and that side there is a place to go down to the beach. So let's get some sand on our feet and see what's there on the beach. This is where I had parked my bike, and as you can see that side, that is the entrance to the beach. So it can get a little tricky, but you'll see a board there, Dallas Beach Resort. You need to take the right and head in this side, and you'll find parking here for 2-wheelers and 4-wheelers. Now that's a super cool entry to the beach. So as you can see here, we were on a height and now we are descending down, and I really like the entrance. Okay, let's see what's there here. So there's a small shop here. They're selling pineapples and fruits, so you can get your fresh fruit juice here. Nice. So as you can see here, it's a white sand beach and it's not at all crowded. So guys, if you're looking for a beach which is not crowded, where you want to relax, Ashwem Beach is a very good option. Look at that, there are sunbeds there, and even on this side there are sunbeds, and this looks like a big shack. And then compared to the beaches of Baga and Kalangut, look at this, there are very less people. And I can see a jet ski right here. So the jet ski belongs to the lifeguards, and look at this. So it looks like it's high tide because the water has come right up till very close to the shacks. That's where the shacks are. So what I'll do right now is I'll walk towards that side because it looks very good. There are some sunbeds there, and then there's a resort over there. Let's see if we can get entry, and let me show you the place. These gorgeous wooden cottages, so they are facing directly towards the ocean, and then on the left here again there are sunbeds. So there are people here. This is called Ananta, and this one here is called Babu Beach Resort. So unfortunately Babu Beach Resort doesn't have a lot of people, but that is exactly people who are interested in this beach in this video would be wanting, because look at this. If you have this sunbed here, you have the entire ocean to yourself. So you can go for a swim, you can lie down here, soak up the sun. And guys, if you personally ask me, my favorite beaches, I really love beaches where there are no people. I mean, I just enjoy. At times, yeah, it can get boring, but that's places like these really show you the true essence of what Goa exactly used to be before the crowds came in. Okay, what's this here? Pagan Cafe. So there's a cafe here, and again let's continue our walk. So I like the look of this. Look at this, they put some dry grass on top for shade, and it's really nice. They even have like a side table, so if you're lying down, if you're sipping a drink, you can keep your things there, you can keep your drink there. All right, so far nobody inside, just the staff here. Again, I can see more wooden cottages ahead, so let's see what's there ahead. Right now, at this very moment, a thought just struck me. First of all, let me show you the beauty of this place. I think this is the first time I've been to Ashram Beach. I've been to so many beaches in Goa, but then I see all these posts on social media where people say Goa is dead and don't go to Goa, boycott Goa. I mean, how can you say Goa is dead? Look at this, it's alive, it's kicking, it has life. But guess who killed it? The tourists here who visit Goa, who are not responsible. We need responsible tourism, guys. I think this is what beauty, world class beauty is. Goa has always been beautiful, guys. I mean, those of you who know me, I love Goa. I've always loved Goa, and I will try my best to promote Goa as much as I can. But at the same time, I also want to talk about the importance of cleanliness. So look at this beach. Why am I enjoying this beach? It's as simple as that, because it's maintained really well, it's clean. There's not a lot of crazy tourists spitting pan here, throwing garbage, throwing bottles, drinking on the beach. I can see many foreign tourists, they are in their own world. Indian tourists, they are in their own world. So this is the kind of atmosphere that we want on the beaches in Goa. So I mean, if you had a positive experience in Goa, do mention that in the comments. We really need that, because and the other funny thing is that people say boycott Goa and Goa is dead and blah blah blah. Yet my question is, why everyone ends up coming here? Have you seen the beaches of Kalangut and Baga? There are so many people there. I've been walking all the way from there, and just look at the rock formation here, guys. So I am walking towards the end of Ashram Beach. I'm heading towards Arambol, and I just realized that a few months back I had come deep sea fishing here. So I think a boat had passed this place, because I remember this beach now. And again, guys, yeah, this is the place that I wanted to show you. So just look at the accommodation. I mean, there's a balcony and trees everywhere, palm trees. There's so much, and then from the balcony you have a view like this. So yes, it's insanely good. I know some rates are really above the roof, so it's very difficult to find accommodation, but I am trying my level best to show you places where the accommodation is affordable and the accommodation is great. But for now, let's admire this view. So I came walking all the way from there. It is hot, guys, yes, but I am doing it for the vlog. What I'll do now is I will go that side, and let me go head over to the opposite end and see what is there over there. Who used to watch the series Lonely Planet? That's the music that's going on in my ears. I'm having my own little Lonely Planet moment. We are back at the spot. So this is where I was standing, and I showed you a view of the beach on the right and on the left here. So I'm going to continue my way forward. So yes, because this is like the off season, there are not a lot of things that are happening here. But then again, guys, I do see some people having fun in the water, and I just wanted to highlight something. I don't mean to give any emo talks, but it's just something that I wanted to share. Whenever you think that you're confused in life, or when you think that you don't have a purpose, just visit places like these. I mean, you will be lost, but then at the same time, you might just end up finding your purpose. You need to get lost to find your purpose, guys. I mean, if you're stuck in the rat race and if you hate your life, just visit places like these. Alright, now this is like popped out of the blue literally, and it is turquoise blue in color. So this place is called Tan and Sand. Looks like a gorgeous place, like most of the places. And then that side as well, there are more wooden cottages. Right now I've entered the premises of La Cabana Beach and Spa. So it was open, I could enter in, and again, guys, just look at this. They have a beautiful pool, so many wooden cottages, and look at this lawn, and all of this is facing the beach. So I really like this place, and they even have a restaurant here. Maybe I'll try my best to come and stay overnight at one of these places. But yes, the rates, like I said, they are over the roof in most of the cases. But let's see if I can find any deals online. So I have made it to the more busier part of the beach, I guess, and that there is a place called Sea Green, and just besides that there is an entrance there as well. So I'm not really sure if you can enter from that side. In case if you guys know, let me know in the comments. And this has a lot of sunbeds. Look at this little area where you can get your coconut water. So you'll get fresh coconut water here, and just look at the view from this place. So it's very quiet, very peaceful. People are chilling there. Some of them are smoking shisha, some of them are having beer, some of them are relaxing. But I really like the vibe of this place, and I want to give a big shout out to Moses J Saldana, Goa's #1 vlogger, for a very good reason. Moses, bro, just like me and many other YouTubers, we are all waiting for you to come back. I had a word with him a few days back, and he's gearing up for something special. So Moses, thank you so much for covering Goa like like you're the best in the business. I don't think anyone else has covered Goa so well, and you contributed so much towards the tourism in Goa, and I'm just trying to follow in your footsteps and try to cover as many places as I can as well. But yes, Moses has been advising me every time I have some questions about vlogging, about YouTube. I'm in touch with him now since almost, I think, 3 or 4 years now, and I watched Moses' videos. He was here somewhere on this side. We went to a restaurant called Morjim restaurant, I guess it's somewhere that side. But I ended up coming to the beach from that side behind me. But yeah, this is the more busier part of the beach. It is hot. Yeah, I'm not crazy to walk in the sun, but I'm doing it for the vlog. Let me go ahead and see what's there right ahead. These tiny birds here close to the surface of the water, they're called sandpipers, and look what I have found. Another gorgeous looking spot. So I'm going to go up there and show you what's around this place. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead, but this board clearly says danger zone, do not cross this line. So I'm not going to cross it, but let me just show you what's there. So just look at the view from this place, guys. They have said that because during high tide you cannot really expect how the water will head towards you, and it will catch you off guard, and it's very dangerous here. But then that side there are so many shacks. That's called Morjim culture there, and behind that side is Morjim. So I remember when I had come fishing, we had taken the boat from there, from Morjim, and we had come all the way this way. I had seen people fishing here on this rock, and yeah, these guys are clearly breaking the rules. They are going ahead, but I don't want to do that, although I am very well aware how the waves function, but I don't want to take the risk. Anyway guys, I just wanted to capture the beauty of this place. More shacks here, and behind there is a hill. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yes, yeah, that there is a hill, and there are some more shacks here. So Andre and Robbie, if you guys are watching, I know S2 is somewhere there this side. You guys visit this place often, and you said that the food, the shack itself is very good. I really wish I could walk further, but then it's a bit of a long walk and I need to head home for lunch. But then yes, S2 is something that's been on my mind since a while. I have heard from 3 to 4 international tourists that it's a good place. I want to explore the place, but I think this is the best place for me right now to say goodbye to you guys and close this vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and I won't be heading outside for the moto vlog because there's not much to show you guys outside on the main road, but I've pretty much covered most of the beach, although that side there is some more space, and then further down ahead is Morjim. So until the next one, take care, stay safe and stay positive.